this.
Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video, and today I want to share with you guys a great defensive strategy for Arena 7, and that is using both the cannon as well as the Inferno Tower in your deck, because a lot of people right now are either using a Hog Rider deck or a Royal Giant deck, so having both of these cards in your deck gives you a great counter to both of those strategies, because the cannon is one of the best counters to the Hog Rider. It's only 3 elixir and very easy to keep up with the fast cycling Hog Rider decks. And also, the Inferno Tower is a great counter to not only the Royal Giant, but also Balloons, P.E.K.K.A.s, Golems, Lava Hounds, and stuff like that, so you have a bit of versatility there. Now, I am using these towers in a Hog Rider cycle deck because it fits overall really well with the strategy, because you can play defensively and then go in with a quick attack with your Hog Rider, do some damage to the tower, pull back, and then play defensively once again. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some replays here, and then I want to finish off with a live battle. So here we are, guys, with the first replay, facing a level 9 as a level 7, so a pretty big level disadvantage here, but right at the start we do have the Hog Rider as well as some Goblins, so I will sit back, build up some elixir, and see what he does for his first move. He drops down the Valkyrie, way in the back behind his King Tower. I'm going to rush the opposite lane with my Hog Rider, and watch how much damage we do to this tower with this push, guys. Bringing it all the way down to 1100 health with one push, and right here playing defensively with that cannon and then using some spear goblins to distract that mini P.E.K.K.A. And in this counter push here, guys, he actually doesn't do any damage to my towers, so overall a pretty good open exchange. But watch right here, guys, he does have the Hog Rider as well as the free spell, and watch what he does. I drop down some barbarians, he drops down his free spell, and because I know he spent a ton of elixir right here, I'm going to be pretty aggressive with this counter push, going in with my Hog Rider as well as some goblins. Now he does drop down the Valkyrie, which takes out my goblins pretty quickly, but watch what happens right here, guys. The barbarians going in. I'm actually going to use the Zap spell to stun that Valkyrie, giving my barbarians enough time to take her out, and then go on to the tower to do some damage to that tower, bringing it all the way down to 73 health, guys. So far things are looking pretty good. I do also have a little bit of an elixir advantage. Gonna go ahead and place down my cannon right in the middle there, because I can see him setting up another push on the left hand lane, and because his tower is all the way down to 73 health, all I really need is a fireball on that tower to take it out. So all I have to do is really play defensively for the rest of this game here. Now watch this, guys. Inferno Tower going down to take out that baby dragon. Barbarians going down to take out that witch. And right here we do have a decent counter push going on, but he does have the poison spell, which is a great counter to the goblins as well as the barbarians. But like I said earlier, all I really need is one fireball on that tower, but I'm going to try and wait. I don't want to use a fireball too early and then end up low on elixir and having to deal with a counter push. So right here I have some goblins going back on a counter push. I'm going to support them with a Hog Rider, and the Hog Rider will actually take out that tower, giving me a 1 crown lead so far. Now take a look at this, guys. We have 3 towers down, 2 Inferno Towers as well as a cannon. The first Inferno Tower does go down, but watch this, guys. Fireball going down to damage all of those troops. We still have 1 Inferno Tower left. Gonna go ahead and use some goblins to distract that mini P.E.K.K.A. He drops his free spell, but unfortunately I have too much stuff down to freeze it all, and as a result we do kill that Valkyrie. Now there's 20 seconds left, guys, in this battle, so all I have to do is focus on playing on defense to secure the 1 crown victory. So right here, I have 2 Inferno Towers down. I will do a counter push on the right hand lane just to put on some pressure and force him to spend his elixir defending that right hand tower instead of pushing the left hand lane. And as a result, we do get the 1 crown victory over a level 9. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are, guys, with the next replay, facing a level 8. So yet again, there is a level disadvantage, and also some of my cards are fairly low level for this trophy range. For example, my level 4 Inferno Tower and my level 5 Hog Rider. The level 5 Hog Rider is okay, but a lot of my opponents have level 6 Hog Riders or level 7 Hog Riders, which does make a huge difference. Now right here, he's coming in with a pretty strong push on the right hand side with that Valkyrie Hog Rider combo, and honestly he does kind of catch me off guard, because watch right here, he drops that fireball, taking out all of my defending troops, and as a result the Hog Rider will reach my tower, doing some pretty intense damage to my tower in only a couple of hits, bringing it all the way down to 1400 health. And right here we do have a counter push with the barbarians going back to his tower, but unfortunately he does have the bomb tower, which kind of caught me off guard because not a whole lot of people use the bomb tower nowadays. Now at this point in the battle, I'm pretty certain that he does not have a Royal Giant in his deck, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Inferno Tower proactively here, placing it right down in the middle of my base. Now whenever you're facing somebody using a Royal Giant deck, guys, you can't use the Inferno Tower proactively. You have to wait for the Royal Giant to get in range before you use the Inferno Tower. Now as soon as he drops down the Spear Goblins on the right hand side, I'm going to go ahead with the Hog Rider Spear Goblin push on the left hand lane, and watch this, guys. We got a couple hits off on the tower, bringing it all the way down to 1000 health, but of course he does have the Mini P.E.K.K.A in his deck, which is a great counter to the Hog Rider. Now take a look at this, guys, the cannon going down in the middle of my base, and for only 3 elixir, he does a great job defending that entire push, distracting long enough, allowing me to build up some elixir and drop down the barbarians to take out that Hog Rider. Now at this point in the battle, guys, the barbarian's going back to his tower. He does drop down the bomb tower, but take a look at the positioning of his bomb tower right in the middle of his base there, and as a result I will be able to go in with a pig push technique. So right here, going in with that pig push technique, allowing the Hog Rider to go straight to the tower, and watch this, guys, the Zap spell going down, killing those Spear Goblins, as well as stunning the minions, giving my Hog Rider enough time to do some damage to that tower. And now that his tower is all the way down to 475 health, guys, I can really focus on playing defensively and then just using my Fireball to finish off that tower. So right here, the Inferno Tower distracting that Hog Rider long enough. And now there's 25 seconds left till overtime. Gonna go ahead and use the Fireball there to damage that tower as well as damage the bomb tower. And like I said, I'm just going to focus on playing defensively for the rest of this game and just use my Fireball to finish off that tower. Right here, he's going in once again with that Valkyrie Hog Rider push. I'm going to use these Spear Goblins to distract that Valkyrie, as well as the Cannon to distract the Hog Rider, and then use the Zap spell to allow my tower to finish off that Valkyrie, because I'm getting pretty low on health on that tower on the right hand side, so I don't want to risk it. And take a look, guys, the Fireball going down once again, bringing that tower all the way down to 95 health. And at this point in the battle, guys, all I need is one more Fireball. Unfortunately, my Zap spell isn't high enough level to finish off that tower. And take a look at all these defenses, guys. 2 Inferno Towers as well as a cannon. But here we go with that Fireball, taking out that tower, giving me the 1 crown victory. Let's go ahead and do a live battle here. So let's go ahead here, guys, and see what kind of opponent we get. Facing a level 8. Good luck. Now my Inferno Tower, like I said, only level 4. It does make a huge difference because obviously the Inferno Tower does more damage the longer it's locked onto a target. And sometimes with a level 4 Inferno Tower, by the time it reaches max DPS, it's already dead. Whereas if you have a level 5 or a level 6 Inferno Tower, it has more health to reach that max DPS. My opponent here not making a move. Let's go ahead and use the Barbs here on a split push. I really hate making the first move. I really feel like in this game, you're at a huge disadvantage if you make the first move, but maybe he's AFK. Or maybe he's disconnected or he's dropping trophies. I have no idea what's going on here. He drops down the Inferno Tower. We're going to go ahead and zap all this stuff here. Unfortunately, I kind of thought he was AFK and maybe overextended there, but we'll see. We'll see if he makes another play. Maybe he's just lagging a whole lot. I don't really have any cards to make a play here. So let's do some goblins right here. See if they can get some chip damage done. What is his next move? Is he just going to defend everything I do and not make any offensive plays? I'm not too sure what he's doing here. Barbarian's going down. I'm going to go ahead and fireball all of that. I have no idea what this guy's doing though. He just seems like he's just kind of defending against everything I do and just maybe purposely playing to a draw, which would be super annoying if that's the case. I'm going to try and do it. Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed up that pig push technique, guys. I should have been able to reach that tower. But unfortunately I couldn't because I screwed up the pig push technique. But I think this guy is just rocketing here. Okay. One of those guys. I have nothing to push here. Just going to go ahead and use the Inferno Tower, get that out of my hand. Maybe I should have used the cannon instead, just to cycle. Gonna do a split push here with the barbarians. And I think he's just defending and then rocketing my tower. That's his strategy, I think. Gonna fireball this. Unfortunately, I missed the cannon. Should have expected that. And I'm gonna drop down my cannon right here. And once we get those barbarians out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and do a split push technique, or a pig push technique right here. Hopefully I can get it properly this time. There we go. Fireballing all that. I'm gonna go ahead and zap this. And we did some damage to his tower there. I'm gonna go ahead and fireball here. Unfortunately, it does seem like he's just gonna rocket my tower to death. And of course, he does have the level advantage here. So he will probably be able to do that with his level 9 commons and probably a level 7 rocket. Split push right here. I don't want to go in with the HOG rider just yet because of course the cannon is in his deck. Let's do a pig push right here. He is low on elixir. Predict a barbarians right here. Nope. Maybe I overextended right there. I was trying to predict some barbarians there with that fireball, but unfortunately it did not work. So I'm going to drop a wow here because I'm super annoying with this rocket strategy. And let's see here. Put on the pressure here. Get my fireball ready for this cannon. Zap all of this. So we will hold out for a draw, which is honestly okay by me, because we're facing a higher level with level 9 commons and stuff, so we were at a disadvantage there. But anyways guys, that's going to do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next video.